this sneaky rat. This shameless scumbag is Charlie Zelenoff, and thanks to his dirty antics, he's earned himself a spot in the Hall of Shame. His favorite hobby? Challenging beginners to light boxing sparring, and then ruthlessly ambushing them like a coward. But thankfully, Karma Store occasionally delivers an ass-whooping straight to this rat with real fighters as delivery men. Today, we're bringing you the story of how the biggest disgrace in 21st century boxing and the living embodiment of sneaky rat, Charlie Zelenoff, finally got what he deserved.
Knocked out.
Welcome to KARMALAND. Here we go. Charlie Zelenoff is an American with Russian origins who was secretly assigned to California to eliminate America's most dangerous boxers.
Cyborg!
But Zelenoff misunderstood Mr. Putin's instructions and took a very slippery and devious path to accomplish his mission. This scoundrel goes to gyms where people have never put gloves on and suggests to people who think that right cross is running on the right track to try boxing.
Oh, man.
The sneaky Russian knows that if he ends up in a gym with boxers, any beginner will knock Zelenoff out and send him off to drink vodka accompanied by a balalaika. And when people with zero knowledge of boxing agree to a friendly sparring, Zelenoff, like a sneaky rat, unexpectedly starts beating up his opponents without any pity for them. Rat Boxer recorded each of his sparrings on video and then uploaded his content, where he won in an unequal battle, on his RatTube channel in order to humiliate beaten ones and to promote himself. The rodent has 331 wins and 0 losses in his fight record, as it is written in the description of his Instagram. But the internet remembers everything, and now we see the top 5 stunning defeats of the legendary gangster, Charlie Zelenoff. By beating up ordinary people, apparently Zelenoff got cocky and thought he was Tyson Fury because he thought he could fight Deontay Wilder.
Taking supernatural strength. Fury throwing the knife again. Oh!
It is not clear how Zelenoff found Wilder's number and called him with provocative words, trying to piss off the crazy knockout artist with a record of 30 wins and 30 knockouts.
Left hand shown by Wilder. There's a right hand, drives Lakovic into the ropes.
In the interview, Wilder admitted that he understood what this internet troll wanted and did not pay attention, but Zelenoff insulted his daughter's dignity by saying that he would tape her mouth shut. These words were a low blow, so the world champion accepted the challenge out of the ring boxer.
So I just want you to explain what you mean by that.
Before the sparring, Zelenoff signed an agreement that he would not sue for injuries or traumas sustained during the fight, and it was clear that Wilder was serious. Deontay immediately started beating the Rat King, and Zelenoff was knocked down and cowardly asked for the fight to be stopped. But the father, who was fighting for his daughter's honor, had a different opinion and insisted on the second round. Wilder fed Zelenoff a juicy 1-2 and then topped it off with an uppercut.
He's done.
The worst thing is that even after being punched in the muzzle, the vile rat did not accept defeat and continued to provoke the champion.
You're not supposed to come in here. You're supposed to be in the gym.
But in the end, he ran away from the gym as it was a sinking ship.
Oh, good, man.
But in a negative way, cunning Zelenoff realized that it was necessary to continue his way of the Rat King and came up with a new plan. The target of the boxing stalker was Floyd Mayweather Jr., but the gloved millionaire turned out to be unreachable. And then the rascal came to the gym to see his father, Floyd Mayweather Senior. Zelenoff thought that Mayweather Senior was already at retirement age and would be an easy opponent. And moreover, it would be an easy walk for the championship fight with Floyd Jr. Mayweather Senior agreed to spar with the loser, but all the friendly spirit of the respected veteran was washed away by a hail of attacks from sneaky Zelenoff. When Zelenov realized that he couldn't even cope with the old man, he symbolized the end of the sparring and did a real rat act by attacking a respected coach and father of an undefeated, undisputed world champion from behind. Zelenov brought karma upon himself in the face of Mayweather Senior's trainees. Having mastered all the skills of the boxing craft, the great punching bag champion decided to challenge himself to a new level. He challenged a Jiu-Jitsu coach, naturally to defeat the submission master in an unequal fight. Striking, not changing his rat-like nature, the friendly sparring very quickly devolved into furious arm swings. The shocked coach realized he didn't want to become another piece of cheese for the rodent and activated the punishment mode. Jiu-Jitsu grabbed the scoundrel's head in a headlock and, like an executioner, prepared to perform a guillotine.
He did say friendly.
Although the coach wanted to put the insolent man to sleep, he took pity, and Charlie hurried to forget this defeat like a nightmare. In one of his visits to the gyms, Zelenov lost his navigation course to find weak jocks, and Mrs. Karma organized a date with MMA fighter John Davis. Knowing about all the evil acts of his honorless opponent, John Davis tried on the Karma Man's image and did not show mercy to the dirty rat. The big surprise in the form of Davis's arm-throwing skills forced the internet troll to get out of the ring faster than Biden out of the presidential race. But that was not the end of it, because Davis not only let Zelenov know what it was like to fight an equal opponent, but by chasing the scoundrel around the ring, he gave him a taste of the worthlessness of his existence. Davis enjoyed the punishment, thus teaching Zelenov a lesson for all those who suffered at the hands of this rascal. For the most significant defeat of Charlie Zelenov's life, we're going to travel back in time. In 2008, at the same time as the mortgage crisis in the United States, young Charlie Zelenov had a career crisis. This Zelenov's appearance in the boxing ring was filmed on a homemade family camera to capture young Charlie's first clumsy steps into the world of boxing. The young rat's opponent was Andrew Hartley. This fight resembled a chase of Tom after Jerry, who was fed with punches instead of the desired cheese. After Hartley caught up and smashed Zelenov in the corner, Ratty was shocked because previously the punching bags had not given him such a blowback. The master of sneaky actions cowardly spat out a mouthpiece, but after motivational speeches from the corner, Charlie was close to committing his very first rat act. Attempting a surprise attack without a ref's command was stopped, and he had to fight according to the rules. Hartley literally wanted to throw Zelenov out of the ring, from which the scumbag instantly accepted his surrender. Thus, the great journey of legendary Charlie Zelenov ended before it began. We have watched with you the story of the main disgrace of the boxing world. Everyone will make conclusions for himself, to live according to the rules, rising honestly or to use sneakiness and gain popularity, humiliating those who are weaker. But it is necessary to know one thing: KARMA exists. Boxing Game was with you. See you soon.